Camera. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you can hear me, if you can see me, let me know in the chat. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Wow, what a moment to be alive. Oh my goodness. We have so many people here. Hi, Anna Udoka. Hello, Heaven. Hello, Danielle. Hello. Hey, everybody. So good to see you all. I am so honored to have you all join me here. What a precious day. What a precious day. Yes. Hello, Danladi. Welcome. Romana's gift. Where are you joining me from? Please let me know where you're joining me from. And today is our 10th year anniversary. I am so like, I'm looking for the word. It's funny for someone who speaks for a living. I'm actually looking for the word. Hi, David. So let me know, Muyiwa, where are you joining us from? So for this mentorship program, we have multiple cities from Delta State to Kwara to Nasarawa to Port Harcourt, Bayelsa. We have Ghana. We have multiple cities across Nigeria, and we have Accra, I believe, in Ghana. So joining from Abuja, yes, of course. How did I forget? FCT? Yes, joining from Abuja. Welcome. Hi, Gift. Hi, yes, Lagos. Lagos is in the building. Abuja is on the roll. Abuja, Lagos. Welcome, everybody. All right, I'm excited to have you all here. This is such a beautiful day. Yes, Abuja is on the roll. People are going to say it's not fair. Is this an Abuja thing? It's not, it's a global thing. So we actually have two countries, so Nigeria and Ghana. And just for the first cohort, we're really humbled. So many of you applied, and for all of you who are on this call, I want to start by saying congratulations. Now, some of you might be wondering, who is this lady? Who is this lady? My name is Naomi Osemedua, and I am the founder of the CentreStage Foundation and the chief strategist of the CentreStage Company. Now, that's my baby. Forget all these names. These are just babies that I have the honor and privilege of birthing. And 10 years ago was when the journey started. I want you to put 10 in the chat. 10 years ago today was when the journey started. I took one step, just one step, and it changed everything. Come on now. Talk to me. Nice to see you too. Welcome, everybody. Yes, 10 years ago. And it's so symbolic because this is also the 10th month of the year. We narrowly missed 10. If our anniversary was yesterday, it would have been 10 years on the 10th, and on the 10th day of the 10th month, 10. But we will take 10, right? So 10 years in the month of October 2025. I am so glad to be here. Right. So 10 years ago, yeah. So there's so much I want to say, but we have 6 months together. Like, someone put 6 months in the chat. We have 6 months together. And I just want to say there was no better way that I could have celebrated this milestone. There is no better way. Because 10 years ago, I was a stay-at-home mom, transitioning in my career path. When I found the platform of Periscope, I didn't know what I was doing, but out of curiosity and, truth be told, a mentorship community called Peri Newbies, I started my journey. And today it's mind blowing all that has happened because I took that first step. And that's why I want you to just put your name in the chat and say congratulations. So, Blessing, I want you to put in the chat, congratulations, Blessing. Gift, I want you to put in the chat, congratulations, Gift. Come on, everybody, put it in the chat. Emmanuel, Put it in the chat. Congratulations, Emmanuel. And why am I saying this? Because you could have ignored the form. When you saw the application now open, you could have ignored it, but you took a bold step by applying for this mentorship program, and then you got in. Not everybody who applied got in. Yes, I want you to congratulate yourself. The work is just about to begin, but I want you to start by celebrating yourself, because all it takes is that first step. There are many, many people who saw the form. There are many people who saw the video of one of my amazing mentees who is already in the studio, and very soon you're going to hear from her. There are many people who saw the video. We had hundreds of views, maybe even close to 1,000, but then not everybody applied. So when I say tell yourself congratulations, I mean it, because you are a star. And this journey, one promise I have for you, you will not remain the same. So I want you to look at your life today and really document your journey, because 6 months from now, who you are today and who you will not be the same. And I think it's just so important that I quickly bring up McCann. This is my mentee. The first time I tried to do a mentorship program, there wasn't a structure like this. I just wanted to, just be a blessing. And so there were about 12 or 14 of them. There were not very many. It was a WhatsApp group. And McAnn was one of the people who was a part of that mentorship. We called it I Sparkle. So if you don't know, I'm popularly called the Sparkle Queen, because I sprinkle my sparkle effect on everything I touch. So get ready to be sparkled. Like, get ready to catch that effect and blaze for the world. I don't want to say too much, because again, we have 6 months, but I want to bring up stage McAnn. I see her behind the studio, and I believe she's ready. So she's going to come up stage and share her journey. And I want you to just believe that everything and anything is possible. And I'm hoping that she shares the one I know I want to hear. She knows there's one she didn't share in the video, and I need to hear it so that people understand that, yes, you will learn, you will network, you will meet people, but hey, you can get more. You can get what we call in Nigeria, Jara. If you want Jara, I want you to put it in the chat. Like, if you're telling yourself, I want everything this program has to offer, and Jara, come on, put it in the chat. I want Jara. And that Jara, you will soon hear. You will hear the Jara she got. That was not a part of the plan. And she's already like blushing in the studio. But there is Jara. Jara means extra. And I don't know what the Jara will be for you, but you better believe that there is Jara. And if you haven't invited your friends and families to be a part of this celebration, please invite them. We have a special gift for the mentee that has the most invited guests. So share the link, share, and go into the chat, the mentorship group chat, and let everybody know we're live and they need to come out quickly. Okay. Jara, extra, the whole package. And Jara, I love it. Joseph says, Anastasia, she says, I want the whole package, Jara. Exactly. I want Jara. Imato Rich says, I want everything plus Jara. Yes. And you will have it. Please help me make welcome the one and only, my mentee, who I take so much pride in, the very own McAnn, Mrs. Phillips. Oh, welcome, my darling.
So much. Hello, everyone. How are you?
Hi. How are you?
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Naomi, for this opportunity. I am so grateful, and I always say that the story of my life cannot be told without the mention of Dr. Naomi, because she played a pivotal role in who I became or who I am today. I met Dr. Naomi when I was 22. I think 21, 22. Yeah, I was just fresh out of university. I think I shared that story, but there's a whole lot of package that comes with mentorship. But I like that story because she was the first person who really took, I think it was like a gamble. She just started to take a chance on me. And because I kept reaching out, I was hungry. I wanted more. I was at that point where I was done with school, or I was at the point of finishing my rounding of my final exams. But I knew I did not want to practice what I studied. And I knew I wanted something more, but I did not know how to bridge that gap. And then when I saw Dr. Naomi, I kept following her over the years. And then December 20, December 20.
Oh, I think it's her network.
Okay, can you hear me?
It's a bit fuzzy. Makan, can you hear me? Can everyone hear her? Can everyone hear her? The network is a bit fuzzy at her end.
Oh, all right. Please confirm.
Okay, we're trying to hear you, but I really, really want the flow. Can you say something? Let's see if we can hear you.
Oh, I think maybe I would go out and join in again.
Oh no, not yet. Can you say something again? Yeah, not really, not so clearly. It's not very clear. So if you can hear me, please check your internet and I'll bring you back again because we really want to hear your story. Oh wow. I will ensure. Yes, the network is disturbing. I know that's just sometimes the downside of the internet. But she will get to it. Ifunaya is here. Ifunaya is another one of my mentees. She's already at the backstage, and I want to know if she's ready. Ifunaya, are you ready? But honestly, before McAnn comes back on, and also we hear from Ifunaya, can I see in the comment what is the one thing you are looking forward to experiencing in this program? One thing you want to experience in this program. Just one thing, one transformation that you would love to experience. And in the meantime, I would like Ifunaya to get ready. Because she is going to come up next to share her journey, right? Ifunaya was also a part of the iSparkle mentorship. Yes, massive growth. I love that. But can you define it? Yeah, massive growth sounds amazing. It sounds, massive. But what is massive growth? Where are you right now? And what would you consider massive? For someone starting a business and making their first 1 million is massive, but maybe you've made 1 million and 100 million would be massive growth. Maybe increasing your client base from 10 to 100. So one of the things we're going to learn in this program is how to be really, really specific with our desires and our visions and that which we want. Someone says, I would love to experience more exposure. The same thing. What does more exposure look like? So, for instance, have you gained exposure to the point where you feel it's enough locally and now you want global exposure? So you want more exposure is really nothing. You're not really saying anything. And I want you to be really, really spot on, right? Being outspoken, let me see this. I always have stage fright. Okay, so that is a specific desire to say, look, at the end of this mentorship program, I want to be able to stand up and speak. And it's powerful because there are many people who have lost opportunities because they're not able to stand and speak. Stage fright is real, it is legit. As a matter of fact, the fear of public speaking is real, and there is a name for it. And if you go check, you'll find out that a couple of people have actually died from the fear of public speaking. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Someone says personal development, okay, but can we be a bit more specific? There's something profound that happens when we're specific about our desires, right? Gain clarity. Okay, that's great. That's great, getting clarity. But what area are you looking for clarity? Come on now. Let's be specific. Heaven says improvement. Yes, we all want improvement, but what area and how will you be able to measure it? This is important. And I want you to know that class has started already, because what you can't track, you can't measure, you really will not be able to tell at the end of the day. One of the things you will find, even as I begin to go through the onboarding manual, is how intentional we are about tracking your growth every week. After every mentorship session, you have a form to fill. Every week, we want to know what's happening. What have you done? Have you started that new business? Have you made inquiry from CAC about your business name? We want to be in the know. And guess what? Every little step is worth celebrating. All right. So Akpewe says global recognition in the gender and development space. That's what I'm talking about. Akpewe Ogene, that's what I'm talking about. This is the specificity I'm looking for. She's very clear. I'm not just looking for recognition, but global recognition, and not just anywhere, in the gender and development space. So we know how to help Akpewe Ogene. If there's an opportunity now for people who are in the gender space, we know who to call. You see the difference? Can you see the difference? Okay, consistency in academic. Okay, but where are you now? And what does consistency look like? Right? How do I move from stock to limitless? We will get there. 6 months. You see the energy you guys are bringing. I want this and more. The more energy you bring, the more we will do for you in this 6 months journey. I told my team that I have so many experts around the world that 2 sessions a month will not even be enough. And I've already decided that apart from me having the first session every month, the second session where we will bring the experts, I'm actually going to bring 2 per month. But even with 2 per month, in 6 months, you've only had 12. And I know too many great experts, and I know that they want to pour into you as well. So guess what? In the middle of the program and at the end, we're going to have like a half-day summit where we will have at least 10 mentors in each event. So I'm looking at a total of 30 plus global mentors coming to speak to you. If you're not excited right now, like I'm not even sure if you know what you got into. Like I am not even sure. And I'm talking the kind of experts, when you see their profiles, you would just be in awe. And that's the gift. That's the gift. That's the gift we're bringing. All right. So McAnn is back here and Ifunaya is here. I really want you to hear from them because I believe it will help prepare you for the journey ahead. So McAnn, if you can turn on your video, I'll be happy to bring you up stage, and also Ifunaya. So let me know if you're ready. You can let me know in the chat. There's a room for private comments, right? Okay, super excited. I love it. I see all the dancing emojis. I love it. Super excited. Okay, so McAnn, okay, Funaya is ready as well. So we'll bring McAnn to finish up because she had started speaking already. So McAnn, I'm bringing you back up stage. So welcome. Hello.
Okay, hello everyone.
Yes.
All right. I hope everyone can hear me now. My network was a bit fucked, but I think everything is settled. Once again, thank you so much, Dr. Naomi. It's always a pleasure to share my story and also, talk about the transformation I've experienced since I encountered. So, like I said, I think I will just start afresh because I think the network cut off everything I was saying initially. But I met Dr. Naomi when I was 22. I was just rounding off university, and I was at that crossroad where I knew that what I had studied is not what I wanted to practice. I wanted more, but I didn't have the courage to pursue what I wanted because I felt like I was too young. I needed to get to probably 30s and 40s before I can really go after those desires in my heart. But I kept reaching out. The fact is, I didn't have the money. I was living in a community in Abuja called Zuba. Zuba is a very local community in Zuba, so in Abuja. So I just returned from school. I'm waiting for my convocation and also NYSC. And then she put out a program about life by design, and I reached out. And when I reached out, she told me the price. I think the price was around maybe 25 or 30 something, I can't remember, but I had never earned a dime at that point. I have never had any money apart from the money my parents just give me for pocket money. And so when she told me the price, I chickened out, I ran away, I did not even respond. Then after some time, I think it was 50,000 at that point. After some time, she reached out and she said, oh, there's a slash in the price, we're giving you 50% discount, you can now join the program. And
Okay, her network is really bad. It's gotten really fuzzy again. It's gotten really fuzzy again. Can you all hear me? It's really bad. I don't know if we can have her without her video. Maybe we can try without the video. And Ifunaya, are you ready? Let me bring you on. Let's see. Let's see if let's see if it will be good at your end. Ifunaya, are you ready? Let's see if it will be good at your end. Okay. So I'm bringing Ifunaya up. Let's see if it's going to be good at her end.
Hi,
Let's
everyone.
see.
Can you hear me?
Okay, it's still turning. Not
Okay.
sure why. Okay. Hi, Ifunaya.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, loud and clear, loud and clear. And I'm gonna go
Oh,
off.
great.
I'm gonna go off the stage. But it looks like it's what is happening with network. It's freezing again. Yes, it
Uh,
is. Oh wow, much better. No, it's still. She's up. Yes, I do see her. We can hear you. Ifunaya, can you say something?
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear
Okay,
you.
great.
Okay.
Great. All right. Thank you so much for having me here, Dr. Naomi.
You're welcome.
All right. So, is it like a prompt, or do I just go on to speak about my experience, introduce
Yes, please go
myself?
ahead.
Okay.
Yes, please go ahead and speak about your experience. We just want to know who you are. We want to know where you are today, but most importantly, tell us about your experience at the iSparkle mentorship and just the transformation because you had one major moment and it changed everything for you. So please go right ahead and share with us. And I'm going to get off the stage. So you've got 5 minutes to just talk to us. But I think I really want you to speak from your heart and just to let people know your experience even beyond me, because I know you've had great mentors. You're someone I know has served and worked with a lot of great leaders. And so just the importance of having a mentor and how to show up to get the best out of the program. So the stage is yours. The
Okay. All
stage is
right. Thank you
yours.
so much. Thank you. Once again, hi everyone. I'm so excited to be here. When Dr. Naomi reached out, when the team reached out, I was like, of course, I'm so happy to do this. My name is Ifunaya Njoka. Right now, I work in the intersection of media, international development, operations, youth development as well. So these are a few things that I've gotten my hands into. Um, so I host events. I am a corporate event MC. I work in digital trade. So I do some work around global trade, governance and policy, and stuff like that. Back to my experience with the iSparkle mentorship. I think that was like my first proper mentorship experience. I cannot exactly remember the year, but I think it was 2020, 2021. During that period, I was still in the university and I had a lot of questions. I was so confused. At the time, I was applying for every and anything, right? So I saw the mentorship application and I did apply. And I got an email when it says that I had been admitted into the program. I couldn't even remember that I had applied, but when I saw the email, oh, congratulations, you've been admitted, you can join the group chat here. I did all of that. So I joined the group chat and it was such a beautiful experience. I'm sorry if my voice sounds somehow, I kind of have like upper respiratory tract infection. So please bear with me. And if my face looks weird, I'm I just feel somehow fuzzy. So I had applied to the I had joined I didn't join the group chat. I saw the email late. I mean at the time I didn't have as great email culture as I do right now. So I joined the group chat late and at the time I joined there was already some pairing that had gone on. So I was later paired with somebody who her name is Abidemi Omotola, who has gone on to be like my friend, and she's still my sister even up until now. And I think that was one very beautiful part of the mentorship program, that intentionality of having us get connected with someone. And I don't know if that's going to happen in this mentorship section or year, but if it does happen, I want you to take your accountability partner very, very seriously, because that was a defining moment for me. So there was physical meetings happening in Abuja at the time, but I wasn't present in Abuja, so I had missed. Or was I present? Now I can't really remember all the details, but I had missed the first meeting. But still, it was so warm. It was so beautiful. Dr. Naomi was so present. She asked questions. She's answering you. And one moment that I will never forget that kind of even defined my life, the next couple of years of my existence, my work, everything I've gone to do, is at the time I was feeling very unsure and very down, because it was like everyone was going on to do amazing things. And I was just there, this girl who didn't even know whether she had any talents. I had put on my WhatsApp and on my Instagram sometime in the past how as a young girl, I didn't think I had any talent. I was like, oh, just that girl who, I mean, I could dance. I can't dance anymore, but yeah, I could dance at the time, but I wasn't the best dancer. I didn't have the best voice. People were very creative. You know, all those people in school who would know how to make the most out of just very little things. I was never that person. So I always just had that thought that I didn't have any talents. But joining this mentorship program, I wanted to see what would come out of it. Okay, what could I learn? And then Dr. Naomi shared a, I can't really remember what exactly it was. It was if it was a website or an article or a book or something. And she was like, oh, we should go over it. And I went over it and I observed a couple of errors and I mentioned it to her. And prior to this, I had already mentioned to her that, oh, I don't think I have any talent. I don't think there's anything spectacular about me. There's anything special about me. But in this moment, I looked at the document or the website she had shared, and I pointed out a few errors, some typographical errors. And she said, how can you say you have no talent when you have such amazing eye for detail? Like this eye for detail can fit into almost any industry, and you will stand out. And that was like, wow, how could this woman find this little thing as something that is so significant? And I tell you guys, that literally changed my journey. It changed my career trajectory. I was like, okay, so if this small thing could have this much impact and it could be identified, what are some areas in my life that I have talked down on, that I have looked down on, that if I actually sit back to literally appreciate myself and put on some more optimistic, positive view to my life, what are some of those things that I might actually realize that they may just be career paths, they may be pointers for some of the things that I've gone on to do and stuff like that. So this was what even made me sit down and realize, oh, I talk. I'm somebody who speaks, so I could even have a career in media. I could host events, I could moderate panel sessions, I could have red carpet conversations. Oh, I like XYZ things, then I could be good with operations. And that was literally how it started for me at the Ice Sparkle mentorship. I think that moment with Dr. Naomi was a defining moment for me. Prior to that, I didn't know. After that, I hadn't met Dr. Naomi physically, and then I met her at an event, I think in 2023, and I just said hi to her. Oh my God, Dr. Naomi, I'm Ifunaya. I'm part of your iFaco mentorship, and you said this and this and this to me, and it literally changed my life. And we then went on to build a relationship after the mentor mentee relationship. And that was so beautiful. Dr. Naomi is one of the warmest, kindest, most amazing people. And I think the fact that she has a structured mentorship program like this is literally divine, because you need to pour that warmth and personality into other people in something like mentorship. And just as I round up, with regards to how I've served or people I work with I think mentorship is very important. I think when you get it right and when you have the right people or the right mentor in your corner, it literally changes everything. It's a game changer for you. I've gone on to work with so many people, I've gone on to serve. And the beauty of serving is that you learn more about yourself. And it doesn't always have to end up in a give and take situation. Sometimes you just enjoy the process, take what as much as possible, and serve with all your heart. So
Wow.
I see Dr. Naomi is already back, so I'll just stop here. Thank you so much for the
Ifunaya,
opportunity to share.
I'm so, so grateful. We're going to bring you back because we really want this to be, quick. We're just welcoming everybody. Someone is clapping. Guys, show Ifunaya some love. Now, what Ifunaya didn't even say, this year alone, Ifunaya has worked with, my organization twice, and she was paid for those jobs. Like, you will not even imagine that years later, and she's brilliant
Yeah.
at what Ifunaya was our event host at the first ever National Pottery Conference. And then in August, as we had the Women with Stories Festival, Ifunaya was also our event host. And everyone
Yes,
has
I
had something
was.
to say about her. In short, there's another event
Yes.
that somebody was like, check, is Ifunaya available? Right? From being a mentee, being someone who at the point of, that mentorship program didn't really identify the skill she had, but it took a mentor to say, hey, that's something you got there. And she shared this story at the Women with Stories Festival, and I said to her, "You have to come and share this with the mentees because I feel people need to understand that sometimes you might be in a state thinking, but what do I have, right? What do I have? You might look
So
at yourself
true.
because we've got students here, right? And you might say, what do I have? I don't have anything going on for me. But truth be told, you have a lot. And I want you all to put that in the chat. I have a lot to offer. Put it in the chat.
I
I
have a
have a
lot to
lot to
offer.
offer. You do. Ifunaya, I love you so much. I heard you talk
Thank
about your
you.
not feeling very well. Thank you for still
Oh,
showing up. It means a lot
thank
to
you.
me. Celebrating 10 years with 100 young adults and a mentee from the first ever experience, is it's such an honor. Thank you, and
Thank you.
please get well
Thank
soon.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Naomi. I love you too. Bye.
Love you. Bye, darling. Wow. Wow. And I'm telling you, there's if Ifunaya, we're going to share Ifanaya's profile so you see just where she is today. And McAnn is coming back on. Again, this is not just to inspire you, but it's to get you very, very intentional about this journey because how you start will really, to a large extent, determine how you will finish. If you start, just whatever will be, all through the program, that will be your experience. Whatever will be, will be. When you have mentors come in, you want to make sure you have questions to ask because before every mentorship session, we will send the profiles of our mentors. So a mentor cannot finish speaking and they say, time for questions, and you are quiet. Ah, please let us be begging you to go because we have to let the mentor go. Let that be the experience that the questions are too many. And maybe we have to bring the mentors back again for part two because you want to milk them. That's it. I don't want you to think, because it's free. There are many mentorship programs that have a price tag to it. And yes, I even believe it's worth paying for because sometimes when it's free, there's that tendency to like, she is free. Oh, okay. You will soon find out that even though it's free, we're taking this seriously. And so there are criterias and there are requirements. And if at any point you don't meet them, you will be removed from this program. So I'm giving you the heads up now. And that's why we're recording this so people can go watch the replay and understand that we're not here to play. Okay. And I'm going to run through that. That's one of the final things I'm doing after McAnn speaks because Today is our anniversary, and I would really just like to celebrate with some special people who will be here any minute. Yes, would Miss Ufanaya be among the mentors? Okay, that's a good question. Romana's gift. Would you like her to be one of the mentors? So I will create a special category for Ifunaya and McAnn because I know that they will want to be with you guys as much as their schedule and their time will permit. And we'll find a way to bring them to just still come hang out with you guys. So we have something we're planning for you every week. And it's fun, it's easy, it's light. I might find out from them their availability to bring them. So, yes, this is what you just need to do. Just ask. Ask and it shall be given. You see, Romana's asked, can we get Ivanaya? And I'm like, yes, yes, we can have her. Okay, so Mike Ann is coming up now, and let's give it up for Mrs. Phillips. I know I'm stressing that. Welcome, girl. Are you muted? Please check your sound. Unmute your mic. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Network, please be still, and we're going to have an amazing time. So,
It is
yes,
still. Go. Take it away.
thank you so much, Dr. Naomi, and thank you, everyone. First of all, congratulations to all of you who made it to this mentorship program. This is priceless, I can tell you, and I want you to really come hungry, come ready to learn. So, like I said, I met Dr. Naomi. I've had like 3 or 4 experiences of training with Dr. Naomi, but the first time I met her was I was 22, just finishing university. I had studied a course I knew I didn't want to practice. I knew what I wanted to do, but I was scared. I felt like I was young. I needed to maybe grow to 30s and 40s before I can start living those dreams I was nursing in my early 20s. But Naomi was that midwife that made me believe that everything I desired were possible if I took action. So I know I reached out to her on Facebook severally. I would always, engage in her content and all of that. And then around November, she announced that she was going to have a program in December. And being the hungry person I am, I was like, yes, I'm going to be in Abuja at that point in that December because I had already rounded off my final year program. And then I needed to come back home, get ready for NYC the next year.
Okay. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Seems we lost her again. What? Oh wow. I am not sure what's happening, but as soon as she gets back on, I will have her. Can you all hear me? Can you see me? Can you all hear me? Can you see me? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. We lost her for a second, but I would love us to even begin to look at why we are here, right? Yeah, network is disturbing, no problem. We will still get to hear that testimony because her journey is so profound, and it's so like she's global. She is global right now, and we will make sure you get to hear the full story. I might ask her to even record a video, right, which we can upload, and you will watch it. Okay, so let's get into it because we're not spending too much time. I will keep checking in with her. McAnn, you can send a private message here or you can send a message to my phone. I'll keep checking just to know how best we can support you because I know you have been ready for this. You have been prepared for this. And I just don't know why network is not cooperating. Let's see if let's try one more time. McAnn, give me thumbs up if you can hear me. Let's try one more time. Okay, so I would remove this and I'll bring you back up again. Okay, let's try one more time. Okay, so unmute yourself, my darling.
All right, thank you. Straight to the point, because a company and that like I said, 2022. So Naomi took a chance on me. I couldn't afford it. And then she told me, I remember that statement, it's still on my chart. She said, take this as my Christmas gift for you. You can join the program. And I came into that program very young. I think I was the youngest. I had never earned any money to my name. At that point, I was still a boarding master of ceremonies. I discovered I wanted to be a compare to host events, but I didn't have the courage to charge. I knew I wanted to speak to young people, but I was afraid. I didn't know how to start. I knew I wanted to write books, but I felt like I was still too young and all of that. But after attending Live by Design, we spent about 8 hours. I think from about 9 a.m. and we left by 5 p.m. It was an excavation. Dr. Naomi took us through lots of profound questions that would make you think about your life, and not just think about your life. You would end up write down the things you wanted. So I felt like after that meeting, it was more like a cesarean session where she was operating on our mind and all of that. And after that, I had that courage to know that I could go after what I wanted. Immediately after that program, I launched, I did the second edition of a program then I was running called the Hangout with McCann. Now, I grew up in Abuja, and my parents, even till now, I grew up in a community in Abuja called Zuba, and Zuba is it's a community that has a lot of young people who are also prone to social vices. I had young people who were at my age at that point while I was growing up in junior secondary school who got pregnant, dropped out of high school. There were guys into Agora, and so many social vices happening in that community. So the first action I took was to continue the second edition of something I started the previous year called the Hangout with McCann. And after I did that, I shared the testimonial with Dr. Naomi and all of that. But after some time, I kept taking action. Then I went back to my state, to where I schooled, that was Unizik. And that next year, immediately I saw a billboard that said they were hosting a program called Anambra Talent Show. So because of the clarity I already had and the courage, I took the courage, I called the organizers and I said, I want to be your host for this event. That was how I got on board on that program. I became the official host for Anambra Talent Show in 2018. From hosting the show, he connected me to the minister, the then Minister of Youth. That's the Commissioner for Youth. I hosted for the Commissioner of Youth. I worked a bit with him. And then that same year, 2018, my NYSC, I got called up for NYSC, and I was posted to Lokoja, Kogi State. I was posted to Kogi State, yeah. And then I think the next year, 2019, was when Dr. Naomi launched the Sparkle Mentorship Program, and we needed to apply. She was looking for young people within, I think, 20 to 25 young ladies that she wanted to mentor. And then I applied, I got selected. I think about 8 or 12 of us were selected. I had to come down to, because I was serving at that point in Lokoja, I had to come down to Abuja for the mentorship meeting. And after that launch, it was a colorful day. We had lunch, we talked with her. That was where she taught us about something called the Kailego principle. I would not forget it, because I started practicing Kailego principle, where she told us, think about your end, think about what you desire like it's already happening, and write about it like you're already feeling it, like you're in that day. And I learned that principle from Dr. Naomi, Kailego principle. And then I wrote it down. I think I started practicing it. I later did a YouTube video about that, but you can check that out. But another remarkable thing that happened was that Dr. Naomi connected us to some mentors, because I was, at that point, I had already started working on the Hangout with McCann. I have organized, I think, about 3 editions of the Hangout with McCann. And then I was at that point where I knew that I wanted global opportunities. I knew that the picture I was seeing about myself was global and not just local. So I told her my goal during the Sparkle mentorship was I wanted to get connected to global opportunities. And then she said, okay, I'm going to connect you. I think about 3 or 4 of us, what she did, what she mentioned she was going to do for you guys, that there will be mentors coming in this program. So watch out for that. For us, she connected us to mentors based on the desires and the goals we had at that point. So my goal was global opportunities. And she said, oh, there's this guy I met somewhere. I think he helps connect people to global opportunities. Reach out to him, tell him you are from Naomi. I think about 4 of us ladies sent a message to the guy, and that was how the journey started. I met the guy in 2019. I was still serving. That time I came back to Abuja. He said, "Oh, I'm in Abuja. Can we meet?" I met him, and he said, "Okay, if you're going to go for, you want to position yourself for global opportunities, you need to document your story." And then that year, I did the third edition or the fourth edition of the Hangout with McCann. And I did that. I shared the updates with him, and we started talking. But that talk has led to more talk. And today, that guy, Mr. Philip, is my husband. We got married last year, and Dr. Naomi was also there. She shared a bit of, she did the toast. And it's such a remarkable experience how joining mentorship, a journey of growth also led me to finding my life partner. And today we're married. I'm now relocated. We're growing.
Wait. Mrs. Phillips. I sent a mentor. And then from mentorship, they entered marriage ship. Mentorship to marriage ship. Mentorship to marriage ship. Mentorship to marriage ship. Honestly, guys, how is Mr. Phillips?
He's doing well. He just stepped up.
I am so proud of you both. Yes, that's what happened. And funny thing, they didn't even let me know until the thing was solid. That was how one day I'm like, excuse me, what's going on? And then, of course, I couldn't miss the wedding. I gave the toast at that wedding. It's really interesting, and it wasn't the plan, honestly. I'm not even sure both of them had any intention of marriage, right? But this is what I was saying about Jara. And very quickly, McAnn, today, beyond the work you do, you are also a TEDx speaker, an
Yes.
international. You didn't talk about that. You're now a TEDx speaker. How many international platforms have you been to this year? Just this year alone, please. This year.
Okay. Last month I hosted for I hosted I was at the Africa Food System Forum. I hosted for the former Prime Minister of Ethiopia and also the board chair of AGRA. So they reached out to me. And see, the thing is, it's nothing of visibility because I did not know, I didn't have the connection. I don't know them. I've never met them before. I was just sitting one day and then I checked my WhatsApp. I saw an international number reaching out to me. I was busy at that point. I saw the message. I checked LinkedIn, saw a message. I checked my email. It was like they were following me everywhere. And then I picked the call and then they said, "Oh, this is who we are. We want you." And it was all expense paid. I paid in dollars, received the money, and all of that. But even beyond that, last 2 years, I was at Egypt. I posted at the East Africa Trade Fair. That same year, I was in Tanzania. I posted at it was still the Africa Food System Forum. And then the previous year I was in Rwanda. And so many other opportunities happened because I said yes to growth. I said yes to showing up. I said yes to purpose. And today I'm not living a life that I regret. This is a life that I've always dreamt of. And I'm so
Wow.
happy that I started early. But it's a result of mental. Yes.
It's amazing, really, because every day I see McAnn, and one thing I love about her journey is the fact that she has been consistent. She's consistent in showing up. She's consistent in documenting her journey. She's consistent in showing her receipts. She's consistent in the work she's doing, even with the youth. You can see her work. If you go on her social media platforms, you can see her journey. And that's one of the things I know I've always been very big about when it comes to visibility, right? You don't show up today and then you don't show up tomorrow. She's been consistent, and I'm truly proud of, just your journey. Every time I see your win, I'm like, most times you remember my comment is always, you are a star, go sparkle your world, continue to sparkle your world. And this is it. Someone says, oh, more. I'm telling you, it's on there's no limit to what you can pick out of this experience. And I just really want to say thank you, McAnn. Be rest assured, I'm going to be bringing you and Ifunaya back as many times as these young people need you. We will have both of you come in within the mentorship WhatsApp group to talk. And of course, one thing I promise you guys, Ifunaya and McAnn are going to both co-host the summits. So you are going to have them come back. Remember the one I talked about, bringing 10 mentors? So we're going to have one in December, just before the year ends. We're going to have one in December, and then we're going to have another one at the end of the program. And I'm going to bring 10, at the minimum 10 mentors, as many as you can handle. If you say you want 30, I will give you. That's in those two summits, right? Just to make sure I have enough people speak and pour into you. So they're going to be back, and they're going to be with us. Anytime you're having any issues, we can just drop them in the group. They spend some hours with you, and then we bring them out, right? We wouldn't want to keep them so you don't disturb them. But from time to time, we'll bring them into the group. We'll take permission first, though, because these are my madams now. These are my madams. But that's the beautiful thing about, a mentorship relationship. It's such a powerful way to grow. Even as I am here, I have mentors. I have people that I listen to. I have people that I serve, even at CEO level. So there's nothing like, you now get to the point where you're now too big. So that's why for me, when I see a lot of young people who are not willing to submit to learning and service, I just laugh, because I'm like wondering, where are you going? Where are you going? They say, even if an elder is, what's that proverb, is sitting down on the ground, if a child should climb a tree, what the elder that is on the ground is seeing, you on top of that tree, you have not seen it. I turned 47 in August. I've lived almost half a century. Surely I know something. Surely there must be something I know that would be a blessing to your life. So once again, thank you, McAnn, for your time. We are grateful. Thank you for your persistence, even with the network issues. We are so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Okay. Take care now. Please, can we show some love to McAnn in the comments? Can we show some love? Show some love. Show some love. Show some love. All right, guys. So let's have a stretch break for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. We're having a stretch break, and then we're going to be back to break down the mentorship program in about 10 minutes, and we will be done. So stretch break, 30 seconds. All right. I hope you stood up and you've had a bit of a stretch. We're running through very quickly, and this is our program, right? This is your launch pad into the creative economy, and I just want to run through this very quickly, right? I just want to run through this very quickly. Okay, so the CentreStage Mentorship Program is powered by the CentreStage Foundation and produced by the CentreStage Company. And the CentreStage Foundation is a storytelling power development organization equipping a new generation of African changemakers with the confidence, clarity, and skills to lead boldly. We believe storytelling is a powerful tool for leadership, identity, and change, and that when Africans own their stories, they shape the future of the continent. Africa's next chapter begins with her voice. I need to minimize this so I can take something out. Okay. All right.
Those things also
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's go
go
on.
slide.
So let's go on. Okay. All right. So our vision and mission, pardon the break in the flow. Okay. You know what? Let's fix this. I think we made some adjustments just before we came on, and we need to get it fixed. So let's take another 1 minute break, and we'll be right back. Stay close. All right. So we are back on, but I need to bring someone in. Hold on,
Hi.
hold on. Okay, so come close. Please come close. So just a few minutes ago, we have the privilege of welcoming our program director, and this is Miss Clara. You're going to meet her officially, but she came into the studio where I'm at, so I figured we will just have her say hello. So this is our program director, Miss Clara.
Hi, everyone. How is it going? I'm happy to have you all on board. My name is Clara. I'm your program director for this program. I promise you, this is going to be an amazing journey. You're not just working with someone that doesn't understand this journey. We are working with Dr. Naomi. She's someone that's seen the light and she's willing to share the light with others. And to crown it all, she's making it free in this society where everything is charged for. As in, I've not seen this level of, as in, I've not seen something like this before. And you have heard from her mentees, and you heard what they said. They've had a transforming journey too. So I look forward to having you on a transforming journey too.
Okay. So, one of the things I'm doing with this program is even the people who are working with me are also on their learning journey. Just before I brought Clara, not putting you on the spot. She was like, I've not done this before. Yes, and it's intentional because at the end of the day, I want her to grow as well. Even I'm going to grow, and so we're all going to be growing. And I want us to never forget this video. And 6 months later, I am going to have her. Well, it's not. I mean, every month she's going to be speaking, but at the end of 6 months, we're going to put this first session and month 2 and month 3, month 4, month 5, month 6. And then we will see the journey of the very first time she spoke and how she will be speaking to you at the end of this program. But thank you very much, Clara. Please celebrate your program director.
Thank you, Mama.
Yes, yes, yes. We're all going to be growing. She's trying to catch her breath. Yes, 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 yes. So we're running through quickly. We're towards the end. I just want to run through this. So I had to go off because when we uploaded the mentorship program, the file converted. And so it scattered our slides. And so we had to come off and upload again as PDF. And so everything should be perfect now. So yes, you can see. I quickly jumped to the slide earlier because I saw welcome without the E. I'm like, what's going on? We checked it. Well, that was what happened. And so we're back on. So welcome to the CentreStage Mentorship Program. It's called TCMP. So TCMP, give it up for yourselves. And this is Cohort CE, the Creative Economy Cohort. And so that's your tag name, hashtag Cohort CE. And the tagline for this program is Equipping Voices, Building Futures. So the CentreStage Foundation welcomes you to a 26-week journey designed to empower bold creatives aged 18 to 30 with the tools, mindset, and momentum to thrive in the creative economy. TCMP supports global development through SDGs and aligns with ESG values of inclusion, opportunity, and impact. You are here because your voice matters. Let's build your future together. And I want you to put that in the chat. I am here because my voice matters. It matters. And we are looking forward to learning from you as well. So about the foundation, this is powered by the CentreStage Foundation, about the program actually, and produced by the CentreStage Company. The CentreStage Foundation is a storytelling-powered development organization equipping a new generation of African change makers with the confidence, clarity, and skills to lead boldly. We believe storytelling is a powerful tool for leadership, identity, and change, and that when Africans own their stories, they shape the future of the continent. Africa's next chapter begins with her voice. And it's our desire that at the end of this program, your voice will be one of the voices, not just in Nigeria, not just in Ghana, but across Africa and in other parts of the world. So our vision is an Africa shaped by empowered storytellers. Storytelling is at the core of everything we do. Across the CentreStage Company, across the foundation, we leverage the power of storytelling, right? So an Africa shaped by empowered storytellers and bold leaders driving change from the grassroots to the global stage. Our mission: we amplify and we equip African change makers to lead, to grow, and inspire through the power of storytelling. That there it is right there. So our core objectives, it's very simple. It's to equip, to amplify, and activate. Equip, amplify, and activate. So equip. We're going to spotlight bold African voices and untold stories of resilience, innovation, and impact. Some of you are doing phenomenal work, phenomenal. We read your form, we read your submission, and we're so honored to have you in this program. But we're telling you there is room for your stories to be heard on platforms that they haven't been heard already. We want to amplify your work. We want to help you build capacity and opportunities. We want to activate your work. We want to help you harness storytelling for bold leadership, for influencing corporate culture, for shaping policies, and of course, driving impact from the boardroom to the grassroots. Our core objectives. I think I came out of my full screen. Our core objectives. So about the program, again, I don't want to stay here because I want to run through quickly. So over 26 weeks, our mentees will develop the mindset, discipline, and clarity to grow their careers, receive mentorship from industry leaders and creative professionals, connect with a global network of peers and collaborators, gain access to real opportunities in the creative industry and beyond. And at the end of the program, you will build a capstone project that reflects your voice and vision, right? This project must be community, business based with social impact. All right. TCMP supports global development through the SDGs, and we align with ESG values of inclusion, opportunity, and impact. This is more than a program, it is your step by step masterclass guide into the creative industry. So these are our goals and objective. It's empowerment, it's community building. Of course, we're honoring our 10th year anniversary. Has anyone said happy anniversary in the comments? Happy work anniversary? Did I get that in the comments? Can we just pour it in? Of course, we're also aligning with CSR and ESG, just to ensure that we are, positioned as a corporate structure of looking for the word. I'm looking for the word. I'm really looking for the word. But yes, we're positioning the way we should be positioned. When I started my journey 10 years ago today, because 10 years ago today, I went live for the first time, I started with building a personal brand. And when it was time to transition into a corporate organization, it was important that it be set up even with a corporate structure. And so that's the word I was looking for, that we are in alignment as it should be with, the structure within the corporate sector. Social impact. So yes, the program core pillars, the virtual mentorship sessions, this is what you will experience in the program. Task submission and accountability. Please note, we don't joke with this. Everybody is going to get a copy of this. As a matter of fact, we will drop it now in the group so that you can start reviewing personally. You will have group learning labs. But take note of this: failure to submit 2 tasks on time results in automatic withdrawal from the mentorship program. So 100 of you are starting, but I'm hoping that at the graduation, we will graduate 100 of you. It's not priority for us that everybody must graduate, because we would rather graduate those who invested and, showed up and did the work. We're not just going to give you a certificate and, say, well done, join the alumni network just because you started with us. So if you will finish strong, I want you to put that in the chat and be reminded. Put it in the chat and take a screenshot and save it. Put it in the chat. I will finish strong, and I want you to save that screenshot. In short, drop it in the WhatsApp group, right? Take a screenshot after you type in the YouTube channel. I want you to take a screenshot and put it in the WhatsApp group, and also save it for your reminder. We will have group learning labs. Because you're 100, we're breaking you guys into 5 groups, and each group will have 20 mentees. So you can also build more intimate relationships, because sometimes you can be lost in the larger group of 100. All right. So our content delivery focus areas: entrepreneurship and innovation, career development and strategy, financial literacy, leadership and influence, communication and public speaking, personal branding and visibility, right? The capstone project comes at the end, and you want to look forward to that. When it's time, we'll start preparing you for, your capstone project submission. Recognition and monthly rewards. We're very, very big on celebrating those who are showing up. So every month we will have our top mentee performer award. The program director will let you know even as the program commences. So this month, we're only having this session. Everything else that will be happening during the rest of the month of October will be preparing you for the month of November and beyond. So don't worry if you're wondering, oh my God, when am I going to, just take all of this in? You have the rest of October, okay? And we're going to be guiding you, all right? Fantastic. Networking and influence, that is a big thing. And of course, the final showcase and graduation. So some of the benefits for you: structured growth. We have access elite mentorship. When I say elite, there's no need to brag. you will see the mentors that are coming. Build powerful network, structured growth, gain recognition, of course, develop your capstone projects. This is powerful because some of you, your capstone projects can go well on to win global awards. Some of your capstone projects could go well to earn grants in thousands of dollars. So don't joke with any of these things, all right? Okay, so this is important. The mandatory program continuous requirement. This one, when you get the PDF, I'm sure it's getting into the group about now. You want to spend time here because we're serious about this, right? Minimum 70% attendance across all mentorship sessions and learning labs. Each lab is going to have a lab prefect who will be tracking your activities, and failure to meet the criteria could result in withdrawal from the program. And we will give that 3 months of grace. And I don't even know why they put 3 months here. If it's me, I would have said 1 month, but the program director has put 3 months. We will put 3 months, but don't be caught sleeping. If after 3 months you haven't, and I know life happens. That means if you're going through something and you're not even able to be present, you can reach out and let us know. Maybe we might even be able to help. Okay. So code of conduct, I'm almost done, so we can go. But this is important for us. Respect and professionalism, confidentiality and trust. Some of our mentors will share things with you. It's not as the mentors are speaking, you're carrying your phone and you're filming so that you can go and post it. So there are many things we will tell you to be careful of. Some of our mentors may not want the sessions recorded, and you better be there live so that you can get all that they want to offer you. Punctuality and preparedness. If we say we're going live at a certain time, please be there. Constructive participation. Please do not insult people. We are well-behaved young adults, okay? We will not condone it. Integrity and accountability. Don't cheat. If you have homework to do, don't go and sit down with AI and dub AI and come and give me. I'll catch you. Feedback and growth mindset. Open up your mind to grow. Even for us, this is a learning curve. I've had a mentorship program, but not at this magnitude. I had to do a lot of learning and unlearning, and I'm still learning to ensure that this delivers at the best standard possible. Digital etiquette. I don't need to tell you to not be a nuisance. Do not be a nuisance, whether in the comments, whether in the WhatsApp groups, everywhere you show up. Don't let us find you being a troll. Don't let us find you being a part of conversations that do not edify. Okay? Zero tolerance for harassment. We're very serious, and they're, once you have 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strike, you're out. So please be guided. So about the CentreStage Company, just in case you're wondering, this is where great ideas take center stage. And the CentreStage Mentorship Program is proudly produced by the CentreStage Company. We are a creative development firm that designs experiences, campaigns, and programs to shape Africa's future through storytelling, strategy, and social impact. We help individuals, brands, and organizations clarify their message, amplify their voice, and build influence, because we believe that great ideas deserve a bold stage. From creative consulting to leadership development, CentreStage is where vision meets execution and where stories become movements. You can check us out at www.thecenterstageco.com. And yes, that's it from me. And I will end with this great African proverb. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So who is going with me? Who is going with me? Who is going with me? Can I see it in the comments? Who is going with me? 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 Me, I see that. All right, we're going to take questions quickly. And at this time, if your invited guests are still here, this is when we are going to know who invited the most persons. So I'm just going to ask, if you were invited here by a friend, please let us know. Let us know who invited you. We said we have a gift for someone. one person who invited the most people. And I chose to wait till the end because I wanted to be sure that your guests were going to be here. So if you were invited by someone, let us know. If everyone here uh, is from the mentorship program, then yes, I'm excited. Yes, I see you. You're going with me. I'm going with you. Let's all go together. So we're going to take just one question and we're done. It's 1:18. We are actually on time considering we had the, network glitch. Yeah. Akpewa is going with you. Yes. Akpewa, you're going with me. We are going together. Rashida is going with me. Yes. Heaven is laughing at AI. Absolutely. Okay, so do we have one question? One or two questions? We have many months ahead, and we have, of course, the rest of the month of October. I'm going to be active in the chat. I've already been active in the chat, but any questions? I would love to take one even as we draw this to a close. Yes, I am eager as well to go on this journey with you all. Yes. Do we have any questions or it's all clear? If it's all clear, then let me see that in the chat. It's all clear. It's all clear. If it's all clear, let me see that in the chat. It's all clear. And we will draw the curtains right about now. It's a big day for me. 10 years ago today, I said yes. I went live on Periscope. Thank you for the anniversary wishes. I did not know what was ahead. I'm still standing even after 10 years. I could have given up. In between, I had a daughter. And I mean, my work has taken me across 4 continents. I've had the privilege of speaking twice on 2 global I've speaking twice on 2 global, well, 1 local and 1 global TEDx stage. And I've had the privilege of serving clients in over 30 countries. 30 countries, just because I said yes and I went live. It's all clear. Everyone says it's all clear. I'm happy it's all clear. But if you have questions, please take it in the group. Once again, I want to say thank you. But most importantly, I cannot. Okay, so there is one question. What really inspired me? That is a great question, and I will take it. That is a great question, but I can't even end this broadcast without saying a big thank you to the team at the CentreStage Company. They have worked tirelessly to do the designs, set up the groups, build all the materials you're seeing. They're people, humans, the humans of the CentreStage Company. So please help me celebrate the CentreStage team in the comments. Just say thank you, team. Thank you, team. Because you need them. You need them for this journey. Without them, I would be here. They're making things easy for me, and I can't lie. It's really easy. The work is a lot, but having my team, responsive and supporting makes the load, lighter and easier. So I'm really, really grateful for the team and just all the support. Yes, thank you for celebrating the team. Thank you, Femi. Thank you, Blessing. Thank you, everyone. So I'll take this question. What really inspired me? I really love this question because I have a life mission, and that is to die empty. And that means I don't want to take anything that God has given me to the grave, right? And this was inspired by one of my mentors in the early stage of my growth journey, Dr. Miles Monroe. I had the privilege of being mentored by Dr. Miles Monroe. He's late now, but some of you might have come across his videos, his books. Some of you probably even have his books. He mentored me. And one of the things he was famous for was the graveyard being the richest place on earth, because you have all the would have, could have, should have been people who died with the gifts and the talents that they have. And that changed my life. When I saw that many years ago, I was a young adult like some of you on this call. And I just said to myself, I want to die empty. And so this is what inspires me and continues to inspire me, that everything that God has put inside of me, I cannot take it back to the grave. This is my greatest inspiration. This is why I show up. This is why I do what I do. This is why over the next 6 months, we are going to be pouring into you, because This for me is legacy. That when my time here on earth is over, I will stand before my maker and hear, well done, good and faithful servant. Enter into your rest. That is my personal belief, that God has placed me here on earth and there is an assignment upon my life. And there are gifts and abilities he has given me that the world must taste of. I mean, think about it. Someone created the StreamYard. Someone created Instagram. Someone created Facebook. Someone created the airplane. Someone created the car. Someone created the microwave. Everything that we are enjoying today that has made life easy, someone thought about it. And so it's not okay. I tell people when I teach, especially about visibility, I tell people it's not okay to say you want to be behind the scenes. It's not okay to just go through this world and to never have the world feel your impact that you were here. And I'm not talking about pursuing fame or, just faking it till you make it. That's a whole conversation I cannot even get into. I am saying, make up your mind today. Let today be that day you say, look, if nobody has heard about me, if nobody has felt me, my existence in this life, then it's time that it changes. That's it. I made up my mind to die empty. And so everything I do is inspired by that life mission. Thank you so much, Anastasia Joseph, for asking that question, because it was just really powerful. Yes, Dr. Miles Monroe, great man, leadership, management, legacy, impact. Yes, that's my papa. That's my mentor. Yes, and even till now, even in death, he is still my mentor. Can you just imagine how amazing that is? Like, even in death, his work continues to speak. His legacy continues to speak. This is the life we should all aspire for. We shouldn't go away from this earth, because whether you like it or not, death is inevitable. We will all die. Nobody is living here alive. We will all die. And I know people get afraid of talking about death, but you should be conscious of that. Because if you're conscious of the fact that you're not going to be here forever, then it means every time that you have, every waking moment, you will be intentional about how you show up. And so I leave you with these words. The center stage has your name on it. The center stage has your name on it. And I believe it's time you showed up. Thank you so much, and congratulations to all 100 of you. Over the next few days, we're going to be celebrating you. Make sure you go do your DP poster so we can, post it. And if you have posted already, be sure to tag us so that we can share it. I love you all. Yes, Femi says, I will die empty. Wonderful. Yes, that's it. That's it. And you can take that and you can make that your mission as well. And just be ready. Be ready for the prize. But I can tell you, I sleep so well at night, knowing that my life counts. It counts. It counts. There are people that their stories are not complete without the mention of my name. Yes, that is the legacy. That is the legacy. That is the legacy. Woo! I could go on and on, but thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. Someone says Excel invited them. That's Victoria. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Clara. I love it. So Victoria says Excel invited her. Is it Excel that will take my gift? Because this is the point where we want to see your guests. I'm only seeing Victoria saying Excel invited me. Did you not invite your friends? Did you not invite them to come and watch? So maybe we should open this up. Get your friends to go watch the replay. Get them to engage and let them share what they've picked up, because someone who is not even a part of this program can still get something out of this. So the video goes live, stays on our YouTube channel. Continue to engage with it. Excel invited you. Oh, that's another Excel invited me. Thank you, Moses. So Excel is leading, and Excel was with us this morning because this morning we had an event for the Day of the Girl Child, and Excel was our facilitator. And it's amazing to see that two of her guests are here. Okay, so going. Oh, another Excel invited me. Woo, look at that. Faith said Excel invited me. Amazing. So, without any doubt, Excel is the winner. And she is going to get a cash prize of 10,000 naira. Woo-hoo-hoo. Excel is getting a cash prize of 10,000 naira for having the most invited guests. Next time when we tell you do something, don't even blink, because we have so much to offer you. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a beautiful day. Congratulations and welcome to the journey of a lifetime. I will see you on the inside. Bye for now.